Welcome back, Kiwi Yonkers and all other folk, to another video. In today's one we are going to be focusing on Hulldown, what it is, how to do it, and how it can be effective in combat. So today I've got a couple of people. They're going to go into a training room with me. We're going to get into a Hulldown position. I'll show you some of the pros and the cons of Hulldown. Unfortunately I couldn't get their videos for this replay. One of them is playing on the new Twitch, which is viral, and other than that my system doesn't seem to be quite cooperating with me, so I'm unable to get them. Again, as in the last training video, I'm just going to bring my M6. It is a lower tier tank. It's a solid all-round tank, and it's, I mean, apart from being very tall, it is a good one to show Hulldown. So everybody knows this map, everybody loves this map. I'm going to go over to the cave system here because there are a lot of Hulldown positions over here in the cave systems. I've got Yoinking in Private and Viral both coming out to the cave systems here as well. They're basically going to set up and try to kill me, which I've asked them to do. Now note, for this video, they don't fire gold rounds at me. I would have liked to, but they didn't actually have any loaded in their chamber for it. As you can see, if you get here with a fast enough tank, this is a great Hulldown spot, and you can catch any of the enemies basically crossing over in front of you. Now I didn't snap any shots off there because that would be cheating, and I basically wanted them to get into position before we engaged. So here you can see I've paused it. I'm hull down. Sure, I could get shot from the back, but this is not a battle, this is a training room. Now as you can see, my gun is at the highest level of the terrain there, so that tells me I am hull down. If your turret and your gun is sitting higher than that lower terrain, when you're looking at your tank, you're probably not hull down. Now this Excelsior, the reason I can see so much of his tank is because he is on a lower level of terrain to what I am, which gives me an advantage. It gives anybody an advantage if you have the higher terrain. And as you can see there, they're just bouncing shots off my turret. I'm just going to keep peeking up, poking down, and we're going to keep firing shots into these guys. So at the moment the Excelsior, he's at the highest of where I pull up to. He's probably got the top plate of my tank, which is not hull down, but he doesn't have a high enough caliber gun for me to worry about that. And this T1 Heavy only has, as you can see, he's spamming at HE rounds at me now because he can't hurt me with his standard rounds. And he's basically, I've got that ridge line there, so I can pull up higher and get those shots on him while still keeping my lower plate hidden. And the whole idea of being hull down, and it's called hull down because you're keeping the entire hull of your tank down below the level of terrain, or below a wall, or below a rock, basically keeping it hidden from the enemy gun, so as they can only see your turret, which is generally the strongest part of any tank in the game. And there we go, we've got the Excelsior shifting. Now from here, as you can see, he's got my tracks now. He's got my tracks, he's able to hit those, but that's about all he can hit. I'm still keeping myself low enough that he can't really do damage to me. And if I back off again, look, he's only got my turret when I back right off. I am giving these guys opportunities and chances to shoot me. But as I back right off, he doesn't even have my tracks. So you can see how effective this can be. In the next videos there will be, you know, I will be doing one that is during combat. As I did with my last ones, there'll be the training video, then the in-combat video, and then possibly any follow-up videos if anyone requests them, asking for more information on specifics. So I'm just going to finish these two off in this training room, with a nice HE round there, and I'm just going to spam HE at this guy as well, because why not? I've saved most of my hit points just by being hull down, taking on 2 tanks, and that is how you can survive while doing it. I've blocked 2,685 damage, and that is a prime example of how it's done in the best of scenarios. Now, you're not going to get that in combat. You're not going to be able to sit there like I did. But as I said, I was just showing you how it's done. If you like the content, like, subscribe to my videos. There will be a Discord link down in the description. As always, stay safe, use cover.